Into the depths, Jeff.
The depths. Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's a pretty nice one. Come on, Jer. Make the little boat shy at the end, didn't he?
He did, yeah. That was a nice one, though. Pretty hot. That one's catchable. Nice start. It's always fun exploring new water. I mean, your electronics tell you what's happening down there. It's like, okay, it's 50 feet of water behind us, a big pile of round rocks coming off an island, 100 yards from the tip of the island, just a big point, a classic spot to see a big muskie, and there was one there. Big North Lodge and Outposts is situated along the shoreline of Gun Lake near the small Ontario town of Monackey. Water flowing north from Lake of the Woods to Lake Winnipeg runs through this special area of the Winnipeg River system. There's one. And is well known for being world-class musky fishing water. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was outstanding, Jeffrey. Who doesn't want to come to a place and run into a pile of these things and see some absolutely gorgeous country, wildlife? It's awesome, man. I just love fishing in Sunset Country.
Closed captioning is provided by Smooth Moves, adjustable boat seat suspensions for a smoother ride.
Oh, got one.
No way. Yeah. Nice, dude.
Woo.
That's awesome. Cool.
Oh, man.
Way to go, Jeff. Did you get to see the bite?
I did.
Oh,
that was sweet.
Right on.
Right on, dear.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Oh, yeah. Pin that sucker, huh? Woo! Might go nuts. Wow. Man.
Wow, that is cool.
Oh, man.
Pretty fish.
Bullwhip.
Wrapped up on. Wow, that's a nice fish, Jeff.
Unwrapped. There you go.
Nice. Woo! Cool.
Jeremy.
Excellent job.
Nice.
Look at this. We got our little system to hold the net here. Cool.
Cool.
That is an awesome fish. Congratulations, Jeff.
Boom. Uh-huh.
Cool. Right on, right on.
I like it. I like to get her started with the musky.
Great looking fish, man. That's a beautiful muskie. Sweet.
Uh-huh.
Awesome work, man. This is really fun. You know, we're on the Winnipeg River system, which flows out of Lake of the Woods. So this is moving a ton of water, and this is really musky central up here in Sunset Country. So there's a ton of stuff to explore. We just started working the shoreline here. We got here last night. Jeff's throwing a little homemade bait and
moving some
bango.
Fish.
Yeah, I've seen lots, and now we're on the board with a nice one. Let's get a look at that beauty. Right at moon, too.
Right at moon, is that right?
Yeah, 12:14 right now, and moon major's at 12:14.
There you go. Muskies. I live for the smell of them. Yeah, they're so cool. Good looking fish up here, huh, Jer?
They're thick.
Wow,
yeah.
Real thick. Nice. Look at this guy. Oh, awesome. Go. There she goes.
Sweet.
No problem.
Nice, thick beauty. As you can see, the conditions that we're faced with today are not exactly ideal, but you can still be productive when you've got situations like this. So the Winnipeg River system that we're fishing now is pretty big. There's a lot of different lakes within the system. There's also a lot of different habitat types. So it's a really good idea at this time, you get conditions like this, is really just start driving around. So we've been looking at the stuff near camp where we're staying at Big North Lodge. And so we've looked at some of the stuff in Gun Lake. We're making our way up into Little Sand, Big Sand, Rough Rock, and we're just kind of sampling what this system has to offer and taking note of where we see bait. If we do happen to run into a muskie, is it in rock and weed? And just really using that time to get a feel for how the system is laid out, and then as conditions change, we're just making notes of what we think are our best spots, and we'll come back to them at that particular point in time. But we're not fishing slow. We're fishing fast. We're not exactly getting married to any particular spot, and spots that we have seen fish. We're certainly not going back on them in these conditions. We're waiting for conditions to get right to go back to those spots, and in the meantime, find other spots that we'll hopefully have some muskies.
Scared me. Oh, there's one there, that's why.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a nice fish too, dude. Come on, baby. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Come on, Jeff. what a cool fish. That is pretty sweet. I mean, we came through this spot earlier, fishing that bay, right? And then we bumped out here, and there's a big rock pile. And the way it's laid out, it's like, we just said like, wow, the huge boulders go into weeds. And as soon as we said that, that was a big musky. Just chased the jerkbait, so. That was awesome.
This segment is brought to you by Wavy Label Eyewear. Backed by a lifetime warranty, we see what others don't.
Oh, there you go. That thing's gonna smoke it. Oh, what the heck? Got him. Yes, Jeff, that was amazing. That was amazing, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. That was so cool.
Oh, I set back into him too, but I could see the hook on the outside, you know.
That was a white one. That was awesome. It like lost the bait.
Where'd my heart go, huh?
Holy cow, dude, that was
awesome.
Well,
it set up perfect, yeah. I set back into that fish, but it was just on the outside of the mouth. I could see the hook, so I didn't stand much of a chance, but still pretty cool.
The thing about this fishery is there is awesome rock everywhere, and I'm not talking about just, you know, the flat rock. I'm talking about big round rock, huge boulders the size of Volkswagens, and it's everywhere on this lake. And so the one thing that we found so far in this trip is anywhere we found weeds with the rock has been totally the deal. It is where we have seen almost every fish. So at this point in time, we don't know the fishery that well. There's way too much pure rock to explore, so we're really hunting down the weeds and the rockweed combos.
There's one.
Oh wow, that one's hot. Get him, Jeff. Oh, got him. Yes, yes. Dude, that is awesome. Yes.
Really?
Way to go, man. That was so cool.
Oh, man. Here, I'm going to get him into you. I don't think he's hooked real good, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no. I just lost all my bucktails. Sorry. Just lost the blue one. Sorry, Jeff.
No problem.
4, 5. 5 bucktails.
Coming in hot. Or not, huh?
Looks like you got her in the corner there, bud.
Yeah.
That was cool. You can see that little red thing on her back.
Yeah. Oh, man.
South Dakota boy knows how to rope, it looks like.
Oh, dear.
Way to go, man. What a great deal.
These are shaking. That's weird. Huh?
There, you got yourself a musky. Look at that big mark on its head.
Oh, man.
Somebody knocked some sense into that one.
That is awesome, Jared.
It is.
Huh?
Super awesome.
Wow, I missed one, so that brings you down, but this brings you right back up there. Oh, man, I love those fish at the boat, Jared.
Oh.
The old knees are shaking. Picture of you and me. Huh,
Man,
Jared?
good job.
Nice.
Good job.
Okay.
Okay, Sangador.
Oh, Jared. My leg. Whoa. Bigger than I thought, bud. Woo. Muskies. They are so awesome. Jared and I love them, as do a lot of folks. That is so cool. Get that one back quick. She's gonna be ready to go, Jared. Oh. That's a pretty good sized fish there.
Yeah, man. It's a sweet fish.
So that was on a number 8 Shad Rap.
Your style of boat control is really key.
One that was there from the very beginning.
You want to be able to see in the water. The adventure begins.
We are loaded for bear. We got
You know,
bites.
there's so many different ways to fish for walleye. Dependability and efficiency.
Simple, fast, and easy.
The best rods on the planet.
A question that we get asked a lot, you know, is like, well, what technology is the most important, or what must you have for fishing? You know, is it side imaging? Is it live imaging? And I would have to say, in most situations, especially here, is mapping. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. And I think about when I used to come up here trying to navigate these waters on paper. And man, oh man, I tell you what, you are just a way, way, way better fisherman having that. The spots just stick out. We've got our shallow water highlights set at 10 feet. And everything on the lake that's isolated is red. And so it's a really awesome system. And of course, we've got Mega Live to help us control the boat or know where to position it, side imaging to see the size of the boulders. We've got all the technology. You wouldn't want to be without any of it, but the map, you couldn't do any of it without that.
Well, I've been at this musky game for a while now. That includes musky filming. So I've fished with a lot of different rods and reels combos over the years. And I came to work for Lindner's Angling Edge, and their sponsors are St. Croix and Daiwa. And let me tell you, that's like having a wand in my hand. When I started fishing with these things, I have some hand problems, you know, just older age and stuff. And I started using this rod combo and this reel. It's just been a real blessing for me. And this is an 8.6 medium heavy power fast action rod. And this is Alexa, Daiwa Alexa reel 300. This is, if I had to fish with one rod for the rest of my life, it would be this one right here. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, like Jeff mentioned, this stuff is sweet. He's fishing with the Legend Elite Musky, which is St. Croix's nicest combo. But in terms of the line, both of us are spooled up with Suffix Pro Mix braid. And it's very similar to Performance braid if anybody's ever fished with that line. But what I love about it so much is the shock strength. It just happens, you get fatigued over time, and you're gonna backlash here and there. There's just no way around it. And I haven't lost a bait for years. So to me, that says a ton about the quality of that line. So Suffix Pro Mix braid in 65 is what I'm using for my little bucktail rod. And then I'm throwing big rubber or bigger jerk baits on the bigger rod and reel combos. I'm going up to 80, but I have not lost a bait using this line. So it's got incredible, incredible shock strength. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, there you go. You got him. Still there.
He's an interest though, isn't he?
He's right there, dear.
I see him.
Yep.
I tried running it over his nose to see if he'd
Oh, I got you.
just do it because he kept losing interest.
Get out there. You see him?
Yeah, I do.
Come on.
He likes it when I go right by him.
Yeah. Through there. He's gonna hit.
I don't know what else to do, man. Oh, kind of shaky. You got me going. It wasn't even that big, but it was awesome. Whew, one of the joys of musky fishing. Getting to interact with them like that, it is really enjoyable. But it's frustrating when they don't bite.
Cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't know if you can see or hear the wind right now, but it is absolutely insane. One of those where you got to make sure to keep your hat on so you don't lose it. But it's pretty amazing that we can fish just about anywhere that we want to safely with the trolling motor that we've got. So this is the Minn Kota Ultrex. It's the old school one. I don't have the new Quest yet, but it's the 112, and this thing has just an incredible amount of power to hold us, maneuver us in any situation, but it's also backed up with good power. So I've got Dakota Lithium's 100 amp hour batteries in here, 3 of those, and I've never been able to burn through those things. So we can go into the big wind, run the trolling motor on really high all day, 15 plus hours a day if we need to, and you never run out of power. So I would definitely recommend getting the most powerful trolling motor you can, and make sure though, even if you've got a powerful trolling motor, you've got the batteries to be able to power that thing for the long haul that you have up here fishing muskies in Canada. Got him? Yep. Oh, that was sweet. It was just like 4 or 5 feet up there. Oh, man. Perfect. Good job, buddy. Sweet. Woo. Fish on the jugs.
Fish on the jugs. He did not like that, did he?
Good.
Went on, Jer.
That's cool. What a great jump he did.
Yeah. He didn't know which way to go, so he went up. Right? Really high. In the bucket. Woo. I've been begging for one of those, one on the start of the cast. That's just awesome.
We've got a little net buddy thing here, but what's cool about, you know, the Lunds have this sport track system, so we put a net holder on here, but we use it for rod holders. We've got it for a GoPro. It's just a really handy system that Lund has, and you can put all kinds of different accessories on there. And it definitely makes life a heck of a lot more convenient.
I'll tell you, the one thing I like about a fish like this is they are acrobatic. Oh man, that fish jumped out of the air, out of the water. It was way up.
Yeah,
there.
That was a sweet cartwheel. Pretty green on that. They're just awesome. Way to go, dude. Way to go.
They like to eat when you're throwing the right thing.
You don't have all bluebird flat calm days.
Just a perfect eating size fish. See, that's what I'm talking about, these Daiwa drag.
We got walleye stuff, we got crappie stuff, we got pike stuff.
This boat is rigged up about as nice.
Easy to use, and it flat out works.
It's a must-have when you're talking about big waves. Well, these trout are so darn tough.
Incredible 11-year warranty.
Jeff, you might need the bucktail tool repair kit after this guy.
Really?
Okay, so I'm gonna cut hooks on this dude. All right, so in the boat, I've got a few things that I think are really important to have. One is, of course, just a tackle box full of different hooks for when you have to cut a hook. But in this case, I had to cut a hook on a bucktail that the fish really liked. And as you can see, the bucktail got mangled too. This was on really light wire. So I always make sure to have this little bucktail repair kit in the boat. Inside, I've got just straight wire, but I've also just got some pre-rigged, basically, you know, hooks with a shank of wire on here. So now all I have to do is I'm just gonna cut this bait apart, and I'll just put all the pieces back on, and I'll show you how easy it is to make what could be, oh, the end of your day. So sad because you lost your hot bait to fishing it again in a matter of minutes. Bucktail, back in business, ready to rock. There's one. Got him.
Chair.
Yes.
Attaboy.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was outstanding, Jeffrey.
That was outstanding, Jeremy. Oh gosh.
I was waiting for one of those opportunities. Had plenty that have come by and given me the the dolphin, so to speak, but that one was cooperative. So fun, so fun. They are, hands down, in my opinion, the coolest fish in freshwater. Just nothing beats them. This has been a cool trip up here. This fishery definitely has a lot of fish in it. Woo! And we earned that one. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes. That was great. We just saw a black bear on the shore over here. It is so windy. It was a beautiful morning. Conditions seem great. And the wind just came up, but it's nice in this river system. There's a lot of places to hide. Came in a little protected spot, threw in some weeds and a musky bit. Cool, I love it. It's a nice one. The average size fish in this lake is really impressive. I mean, this is just what we're seeing. We're not seeing, you know, a lot of places you're seeing 36, 38s, but whoa. I mean, it is just fish like this, man. I mean, what an awesome fish. Who doesn't want to come to a place and run into a pile of these things and see some absolutely gorgeous country, wildlife? It's awesome, man. I just love fishing in Sunset Country. Thank you so much, Big North Lodge, for having us up. This has been an awesome trip.
Hey, I want to take a moment to share with you something that had a huge impact on my life. When my brother and I and our family had Old In Fisherman Communications Network, we sold it many, many years ago. And one of the things that we did was started a professional walleye tournament trail. We did a magazine, radio shows, massive tournament, and we helped take the walleye world and take it to another level. When that was happening, the anglers formed an organization called the NPAA, National Professional Anglers Association. It's still in effect today, but it is much larger naturally. At their banquet, they were honoring us for our contribution to the sport fishing industry, especially the walleye world. And my brother got up and he did his thank yous after the introduction. And when I got up there, I talked a little bit about and I made the statement, I don't believe there's another in-fisherman in me. When I said those words, it's like the Spirit of God tugged at my heart and said, watch your words, I'm not done with you yet. Watch your words, I'm not done with you yet. That's what I heard in my heart. And I mean, it wasn't audio, it's there. And it's just burned into my mind. Well, the fruit of what happened there is what you're watching today. Angling Edge Television is 20-odd years old, a little over 20 years old, this show. It's the same format that was planted in my seed and after I talked to my brother to glorify God with the closings on the show and talk about the Bible and how it's impacted our lives. But that gives you an idea on how God works in your life way in advance. He's orchestrating people, places, circumstances of life for us to move along and get there. And by the way, today Lindner Media Productions not only produces Angling Edge, we do Lund, the Ultimate Fishing Experience, the Canadian Experience, Angling Buzz Ice. We do 65 original shows in about a 7-month period. That's a lot of work. Thank you, Lord, for that blessing on our life. Hey, from all of us here at The Edge, you have a good, safe fishing season. Hey, we'll see you on the water.